Hello and welcome to the Season 4 NRSL Outback Series, race number 15 here at Charlotte. After this race, we'll only be having a total of 5 races to go until the chase is set. So this is going to be very, very interesting what these drivers could do for not only who've got to win, but, it just, in general, too, like, the drivers are just ready to go. And who knows what is going to happen? Who knows? But in the meantime, though, Kate Skirvin, one of few people that we know of that is a two-time winner this season. She has got the pull. She's had a very good season so far. So we'll see if she not only can get her third win of the season, but also to make sure she's definitely secure for the chase, even though she already is, but it'd be good for a third win. Second is Chris Liviere. He's got a 1 win already this season. Third is Devin Becker. Fourth is Henry Samper. Fifth is Momo Akari. Sixth is Alan Cavagnaro. Akari and Henry Samper won. Akari has as well. Seventh is Tynan. Eighth is Clay Rogers. Ninth is Austin Moiner, who already won this season. And same for running at the top 10 is Austin Mungold. And there's your All-Star Race winner, Jlseph Onesto, folks. The only Dodge in this series somehow managed to win the All-Star Race. So you gotta love Onesto. So here's the rest of the starting field from Lem Fun back. On the final row, we have James Qualls and Jordan Culp. So it'll be interesting to see what could be there for both guys. Qualls hasn't had much luck, but Culp has. He has already won a race this season. And he's in the top 10 of points. That's a good thing. Kate Skirvin, though, in the IM2nd Toyota Camry. Out in front here, as they're about ready to give the command right now. So it'll be interesting. So we're going to be here for 40 laps, which is going to be the long race of the season here. Charlotte's been a very interesting track, so we're excited to see what the nationwide drivers can do. And all 42 get going. That's a good thing right there. Checking through again, just seeing how everyone is, keeping out a few notables. Oh, making her debut is Stephanie Naylor in the 16, replacing Johnny Gardner. Gardner saying, you know what, after the All-Star race, Stephanie Naylor will be taking over. So best of luck to Stephanie Naylor on her debut. Pace car is going to dive down the pit road. 40 laps of action we're going to have here at Charlotte. Here we go. Through the front stretch. Green flag is out. We're underway. Skirvin leads them down. Skirvin got to a great jump right there. A good lead right there. She's got Devin Becker, who's in the second position, is the main person to worry about right now. And Akari trying to take the third position away. Liviere already immediately fallen to the back, which is not bad strategy. There's plenty of time in this race. And we don't know what to expect with this Lowe's here, because it does provide some good racing. Speaking of Becker, trying to go for the lead, but Skirvin's going to lead in lap number 1. Becker does not care. He's going for the lead. The Pizza Ranch Toyota Camry there. Going to take the lead. And, oh, close call there between Akari and Skirvin. Skirvin tried to block, but Akari made the move. And Akari's going to go for second. Now Naughton's coming along. Naughton has not had much of a season so far in that 41 car. But, oh, we had a crash. I think the caution's out. No caution. Who is it? Oh, it was Austin Talley. And it looked like that was it. Because Greg Jones and DJ Curtis. Oh, actually, Greg Jones, DJ Curtis, and Charles Jackson got held up. Is there more? I believe that was it, though. But, wow, tough break already for Austin Talley and a few others. But, surprising enough, we don't have a caution. Looks like the top... Let's see, where Mason Powers at in the 7th position, I believe. Yep, 7th. Well, it was top 7. We're single file, but now top 6 are single file. And a battle for the lead. Momo Akari in that 42. Nope, not going to go for the lead. He's going to wait patiently. Non's going to hang on to 3rd, but Weiner's going to get kicked up high. Now move Jlseph Onesto to the 4th position. Man, that 23 car has had a great season compared to last season when he made his debut at Chicagoland. You know, despite making a debut last season there. Onesto had a decently season. He got involved in a lot of wrecks, but still managed to finish pretty well, though, did the 23. But making a full season now is Onesto. He's proven himself really well in the Outback Series. But in the Cup Series debut in the Maserati, he has not had any success whatsoever. So the top-notch designs team, they really got to make sure they step it up. But this has all been Devin Becker, who has led every lap but the first. Skirvin led the very first lap. And speaking of Kate, what happened to the 24? Wow, she fell back to 17th at the time. Oh, 3 wide behind. Oh, boy. That 24 is falling back. But this is not bad strategy, though. Fall to the back. Work your way back up. So, yep, the strategy really does help. Oh, Steve Pollard third. Almost made the move of going 4 wide. That would have been very bad right there. Oh, there goes Clay Rogers. Batting around. Oh, Jordan Culp. And Clay Rogers is flipping wildly. Oh, Charles Jackson, Matt Dalio. DJ Curtis. Greg Jones on the 28 is going to land on 4 wheels. Oh, terrible crash for Rogers. Pace car will come out. What a big break for Talley and a few others, but wow, what a hard impact right there. Wow, we caught that at right timing too, but Devin Becker, that was not what he needed at all. A caution, and Nunn's going to move into the second position, and Brother Brody is going to be in third over Brother Austin. There's Dalio right there. There's Batson, he took a hit. Austin Talley, that was a lucky break for him. There's Jordan Culp, the one who nailed Clay Rogers. Greg Jones, DJ Curtis. There's Stephanie Naylor. It looks like she's going to be okay. There's no damage I see on that 16 car, so it's a good thing. Charles Jackson got a little piece of that incident. And same for Mongold, it looked like from the left side. Or, excuse me, right side. So caution is out. Your leader right now is the 20 of Devin Becker. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, you look at the guys who made their debut at race 6. You look at Clay Rogers, and he hasn't had a lot of much notice. Right there, Mongold's going to make a bad rookie mistake. He's going to hook the 28 in the corner panel, gets in the town pass. He saves it. Just clips the 38 Harley-Davidson Mustang into the wall. Hard goes the 38. Mongold right there, you see, gets a piece. There goes Rogers, and then watch this hit. Jordan Culp is going to give the 28 passenger side, and wow, look at the air. The Texaco Javelin 4 goes, and then upside down, spinner Rooney like Booker T, and is going to hit the wall right there. And then, lucky enough, the 28 does manage to go in 4 wheels. You'll see in a minute. And then there's Jackson Dalio. There's DJ Curtis getting involved. Greg Jones with the gets a little piece of it, but really not a lot. He's trying to flip the car back over, and he can't get it. He can't get it. And a little hit from Dalio, and then magic work right there. 28 car is going to land on 4 wheels. So what a wild ride for Clay Rogers right there. Well, something happened to Jordan Culp. Let's take a look at this after the hit of the 28. Now we're going to take a look from the TV2 cam. And you see Batson take a hard hit right there. But watch it, 20 is just sliding right in front of him. And nowhere to go is Culp, and he nailed him at a hard impact right there. Wow, James Qualls. He's going to have a great view to see. We'll take a look at a few onboards, definitely. But a 31's going to slide. And Chris Washer just very lightly gets involved. There's Jackson, there's Dalio. And Stephanie Naylor trying to work her way through this mess. And she gets a tiny piece, but it's not really going to affect the 16 at all. So, lucky break right there. Alright, let's take a few onboards of this incident. Riding on board with James Qualls. Look at this, how he made it through this one. Wow, that's spreading the 2 sides right there. Good miss by the 70. Let's go on board with Clay Rogers. This is the cockpit view of Clay Rogers. Watch this here. He nearly had save, and then there's the hit Jordan Culp gave, and that's him riding on his roof right there. You're going to see gets a few extra hits, and then spin a Rooney and all that, and he's going to land on 4 wheels, so crazy ride right there. Let's go on board with one more driver. from Matt Dahlia's perspective, last record at that time in the 37th position. Watch the view he's going to get. Gets a good view right there at the 28, but couldn't avoid the 31. It looks like Matt Dahlia's going to be retiring out of the race. Oh, and gets an extra hit from someone. I think that was, who was that there? Oh, that was a 28 that hit him. Okay, so caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Came back, perfect timing as the green flag just displayed for Devin Becker. Drivers retired out of the race after the incident include the following was Matt Dahlia, Jordan Culp, Clay Rogers, and the 98 is just retired with a tire issue. That's Benjamin Miles. Wow, shocking retiree right there. Benjamin Miles, our winner at Mossport this season. Out with the tire issue. Tough break right there. And Ty Naughton's going for lead, but the top 10 at the time was Becker, Naughton, Brody Talley, Chris Olivier, Jlseph Onesto, Jessica Sheldon, Austin Weiner, Mason Powers, Momo Akari, and Henry Saver. And, oh, barely at the stripe. Naughton is going to beat the 20 right there. I almost just said 40. But Ty Naughton is now going to go for the lead. Last time he won an NRSL race was the season finale of Season 1 NRSL Orlando Cup Series race. He had made no other NRSL starts before that, or excuse me, after that. Made a big return. He made his debut in the Outback Series at Daytona. He's not in any of the series in the NRSL, but just this one here. And now Brody Talley trying to go for the lead. Brody trying to go for it. The Kleenex Chevrolet. Still fighting for it, and he's going to get it. And look who is coming. Mason Powers. He's been the guy that's been everyone that's been talking about in the Cup Series, but nationwide, he's only had one win. Hard to believe. He's got 5 in total in NRSL history. But as far as all in total, he's got 5. Unbelievable, though. Or excuse me, 4 rather. 4. My bad. 4. I'm thinking because he got an extra. I thought he had an extra win, but good job, me. Austin Weiner's falling back. He's in the island. Look who's working his way up. Preston Plord in the 3. Holy cow. We're up 15 of 40, by the way. I haven't mentioned that. Preston Plord's working his way up in the 3. Good run for the West Coast Chevrolet Camaro. Having a solid night right now. Working his way through the top 10. Jlseph Onesto. And look who's also coming. Nathan Hudson. Shore Lodge Chevrolet in the 10th position. Solid run for him. And the caution's out. These guys racing back? Yes, they are. Who's not? These guys are not racing back, but these guys are. And Brody Talley undoubtedly will be the leader at the line. Now, it looks like Mason Powers is going to be the second. It looks like the wreck happened on the front stretch again. It looks like DJ Curse was involved in Charles Jackson. Oh, another tough run. It looks like a wreck happened on turn 2. Batson looked like he got involved again. Kyle Matthews with damage. Justin Talent has some damage. Looks like Austin Talley may have been involved. Chris Washer was involved. Oh, Stephanie Naylor making her debut, and she's going to get involved. Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Austin Mongold. Looks like that was it, though. And Kate Skirvins really fell back to 26th. Wow. Oh, Ramian Fisher's got damage. Caleb Harris has got damage. Oh, this must have been a big wreck right here. Oh, boy. I didn't see what happened, but this should be interesting to see. There's Charles Jackson. Got a little bit held up with the leaders. And there's, oh, Chris Washer's also in pit road. So, caution. Oh, and Washer's going to get out of pit road. And Jackson hit him. Brody Talley's the leader. Let's take a look at what happened. Alright, so we had 2 wrecks. We're going to take a look at what the main initial cause of the caution was. It was somewhere around here, and we're taking a look at what happened. I believe it did. Or actually, oh! Someone shot the wall. Oh, that's Matthews and Greg Jones, who gets into Stephanie Naylor, and oh, Mongol just takes out the rear of the 16. Justin Telepass involved. Stephen Pollard the 3rd involved. I thought the wreck started right there, but I guess that was the follow-up wreck that was there. And Charles Jackson, does he get involved in this part? No, so this must be another incident. So let's take a look at the second incident. Okay, so this was coming down to the caution. Some of these guys, oh, right there, Caleb Harris and Ramian Fisher, they are in a bad situation at 3 wide. And I am assuming Paris is going to bring up the track with the 43 is what I'm assuming is going to happen. Actually, They're in a perfect 3 wide. They're not really, like, take each other up. I don't understand. Chris Washer got involved as well. Oh, there it goes. Washer put Paris and Fisher to the wall. And, wow. Nearly a flip right there. And Skirvin's going to get a tiny piece. Galligan in the 55. Barely is going to get away from the 89. Close call right there. And Greg Jones is going to come on by. Oh, Galligan, watch out. Nearly a close call right there, but what happened to the 4? Wait a minute. Hold on. What happened to Jackson? Inside damage, though. Oh! Charles! I thought he avoided this. Turns out, now we know why Stephanie Naylor's got more rear end damage. Oh, Jackson thought he was clear and he just... Wow. That was bad communication by the 4 and the team right there. DJ Curtis runs into him. Wow, I don't know if that was probably Jackson's fault. Wow, we're gonna take a look at that because that was just bad. Let's see in the cockpit. Watching the wheel, did he? Yeah, he tried to turn right. Oh. That's hard to say. That really is. I think Naylor was trying to avoid it. And the 4 came in so fast, couldn't do anything. But wow, that is a tough break right there. But the man you gotta give credit to at this type of the caution though. You gotta give it to Sean Galligan. Nearly hit a few people, and Washer was trying to get really out of the way of, but good move by the 55 to move out, hit the brakes and all that stuff. That's a pretty good move there. So caution is out. Let's take you back to the green. Hey, Scott, this is 1 lap to go. Only one driver retired the race. That was Charles Jackson with the camshaft. Chris Washer is 1 lap down. He couldn't get ahead of the leaders when they were going by the front stretch. So, Brody Talley is the leader. 2nd is Mason Powers. 3rd is Momo Kari. 4th is Henry Sanford. 5th is David Becker. 6th is Ty Naughton. 7th is Preston Ford. 8th is Jlseph Onesto. 9th is Austin Weiner. Completing the top 10 is Nathan Hudson. Good run for some of these drivers here. 11th through 20th is Steve Pollard, Angel Navarro, Chris Louvier, Zachary Chambers, Jeff James, Seth Cole, Joshua Collard, Ash Curtis, Alan Cavagnaro, and James Qualls. Top 30 is Jessica Shelton, Cody Lamas, Levi McIntyre, Kate Skirvin, the pole sitter, Sean Galligan, Greg Jones, Stephanie Naylor, Austin Talley, DJ Curtis, and Kyle Matthews, and the rest of the field from 31st on back is Batson, Mongold, Talapass, Pollard III, Paris, and Ramey Fisher completing the field in 36. And Washer is 1 lap down in 37th position. Green flag is out, and Becker nearly got into the 77 right there. And Washer is being a nuisance to some of these drivers. Oh, Pollard! Oh, and there goes the field! We got a bad wreck. 1 car went on his side. Oh, and Sheldon Louvier is going to go flipping. And LePage is winning. Cavagnaro just flipped as well. Wow, somebody just absolutely demolished the field. I didn't see well what happened, but a ton of cars, including some who were damage-free the entire race long, is going to get involved and be out of it. Whoa, Curtis nearly got in the Seth there. Chambers, Pollard, the 3rd are on pit road. Same for Louvier. He took a few tumbles. That was just a bad call right there. And that was bad on Washer's part. I don't know what he was doing there. That was just bad holding them up. But caution is out. Brody Talley, this is going to help him again. Let's take a look at that caution. This is what's going to be the start right there. H. Navarro is going to clip Pollard right now. Right there. Now they're going to save it. They have a great save. They're sliding a little bit. Oh, and I think Navarro was just trying to get clear and gets into the 14. Chambers and Seth. Pollard gets into Austin Weiner. There's Louvier taking a tumble. That was the car I saw that was on the side. Ironic if he flipped over again. You'll see that in a minute, but... Oh, James Qualls pile drive the 14. And then you see a bunch of cars. Cavagnaro, Shelton, McIntyre, Skirvin. They're going to get involved. Greg Jones, Austin Talley, DJ Curtis. Oh, Greg Jones was the one that hit the 14. And that is a hard hit right there for Jones and for Louvier. Man. Then you see Cabanaro, he's going to get tipped over by the 9, I believe that was, Shelton. Indeed, that was. There's McIntyre, Paris, talent pass. I believe Cody Lamas made it through that incident. There's Seth also, Ramian Fisher, Heath Batson, Zachary Chambers. Let's double check on some of these drivers. The main one I want to see, did Cody Lamas make it through? He was 22nd. He was in the midst of that pack. Let's see here. There's the wreck in front of him. Right in front of him was James Qualls who got involved. Sheldon actually clipped Cavagnaro right there. Oh, Cody gets into Seth. Oh, but Greg Jones runs into him, but relatively made it through well, and Stephanie Naylor and Sean Galligan made their way through that. Wow. Oh, Jeff James right there in the 54. There he is. Some guys that made it through were Pollard, Jeff James, Joshua Collard, Ash Curtis, Stephanie Naylor. Kyle Matthews with a little bit of damage made it through. Sean Galligan. Cody Lamas got a little bit of damage, but no harm, no foul. He really didn't get a lot of damage from that. Caution's out to Brody Talley. A lucky caution right there because Mason Powers nearly made a move for the lead, but caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Give us 1 lap to go. We know we dealt with 1 lap car. Now we're dealing with 3, so unbelievable. So after that incident, drivers that retired out of the race include the following: Ramian Fisher, Steve Pollard III, Keith Batson, Austin Talley, Greg Jones, James Qualls, Zachary Chambers, Angel Navarro, Chris Levier, Austin Mungle, Kate Skirvin, and Levi McIntyre. Alec Cavagnaro and Jessica Sheldon are a lap down as well with Chris Washer. Brody Talley's the leader, Mason Powers second, third Momo Kari, fourth Devin Becker, fifth Ty Nod, wow, I failed badly. Fourth was Henry Sanford, fifth was Devin Becker, sixth was Ty Nod, seventh was Preston Flord, eighth was Jlseph Onesto, ninth Nathan Hudson, clean top 10 was Steve Pollard. Green flag's back out, and we're keeping an eye on those lap cars because, oh, James shoved the 79 up the track, and I think Pollard may want to thank Jeff James on that move because now the inside line is just getting held up badly. And the car who's really holding them up is not Shelton, was actually Chris Washer, and oh my! Joshua Collard nearly turned the 54, but a great save right there. And now these guys are just trying to get through this lap traffic. Cavagnaro is the top lap car getting, around. But I believe, and then if the next caution comes out, we will not deal with lap cars. So that is a good thing. These drivers need to get around these lap cars in case caution comes out. And James, oh, nearly turned Cavagnaro. But that would have been very bad because that would have took out this entire pack right here. Joshua Collard trying to use the high line to get around the 44. 44 is a lap down, but a little bit of damage. He's still driving well, but he does get past, though. Harris and Ash Curtis, a close call right there. Matthews, there's Naylor, Washer. Seth Cole really slow as Brody Talley is still leading. Momo Kari second, Ty Nunn in that third position, running very well. Preston Plord's in the fourth position. In the beginning we said, where'd he come from? Now he's making a big statement. Plord's been doing really well as of late. Close call between Talent Pass and Wire. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I was drinking my smoothie I had. Gotta give credit to this guy, Sean Galligan. Up in the 15th position. He's going to get around Curtis for 14th. Getting through all his wrecks. Despite getting held up in the lap cars, too. He is running very well. But it looks like we have a 10-car pack right now. And Momo Akari got the lead from the 7. Chevys are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 Chevy. Then you got Toyotas in 6th and 7th. Another Chevy in 8th. 9th, a Dodge. And 10th is a Ford. Ford only has 1 companion there. Chevys really have a good chance of winning. From what it looks like. And actually, it's looking really, really good. Onesto running very well after winning the All-Star race. The pack's kind of separated right there, but now Becker and Steve Pollard have caught up. Mason Powers in 8th on back to Henry Sanford and Jlseph Onesto. They kind of lost it. Joshua Collard trying to get the 11th position from Jeff James. 13th there, Cody Lamas. A nice run right there, despite a little bit getting involved. Is really not affecting his car at all. And you got 14th Galligan, 15th Ash Curtis, 16th Gal Matthews with damage, 17th with Justin Talpass with no front end, or no hood rather. 18th was Kirsch with no hood. And, well, that's going to change because Paris is coming on by and he's not even damaged, so he's now 18th. 20th is Austin Weiner. 21st is Stephanie Naylor. Despite getting involved, she's running very well, though. 22nd, Alan Cavagnaro. 23rd. Okay, or actually, well, yeah. Good job, me. And look at this. Brody Talley got past. Now Steve Pollard, Devin Becker. They're up here. Mason Powers. Jlseph Onesto, Henry Samper. They got around Seth Cole. No wonder why. Missed that one there. Let's see. Are they going to count any other lap cars? Chris Washer, he's coming off of turn number 2. And these guys are off of 4. They may approach him this race, but Ty Nun's going to be the leader. And he is going to lead that lap. It is confirmed. And Chevys, the top 4 Chevys. Now, of this field, only one driver has won. That would be Momo Akari this season. Florida's won last season, but has not won this season. Naughton and Plord, 2 good buddies right there. Ironic enough, they're in Chevy, so they're in good hands. Top 3, though, have not won a race this season. Nathan Hudson, but a good underdog and a big turnaround this season. Didn't make much in the beginning, and all of a sudden, after Ricky's starting to pick it up, and look where he's doing. Now he's going for the second position, car number 2 against car number 3 for P2. This is going to help Naughton. Washer, he's coming off of 2 now. These guys, yeah, Naughton's in the front stretch. They did gain some ground, but not as much. Yeah, Naughton's going about 188. He's going about 172 before the turn, so getting a little bit of speed, but not as much. Steve Pollard's actually hunting down the top 4 right now, making it a Toyota with there. And Brody Talley's fell back to 10th. The 7 car getting freight train right there. Henry Samper, another good run for him, the 76. Mason Powers, another good run for him. He's been having such a good season so far. Devin Becker, Jlseph Onesto, trying to get something going. They really don't have a lot of other manufacturers there. Onesto, the only Dodge in the field, and Becker. Oh, we had a crash. Caution's out. It's Paris. Paris involved. And no caution. We got no caution from that. Where's the 89? There he is, and what a tough break that is for Paris. Oh, man, that is a heavy blow. And I'm amazed there was no caution, though, but I think because that was in the backstretch, and no one was there, and a battle for the lead. Momo Akari over Ty Naughton with 3 laps to go. Akari's going to get it. Ty Naughton's not going to let that get away. Hudson back to 3rd. And Pollard caught up to the pack. He's trying to get Plord for the 4th position. 2 to go. Where is Washer? There he is. He's on 2. These guys are on 1. I don't think they're going to approach him. I think it's too late. Ty Naughton, though, him and Nathan Hudson, they aren't giving up. Naughton especially, he had the lead for a point. He wants that win. He has not won since Season 1 of the finale at Jlseph. Since then, he had made 0 NRSL starts and has had 0 wins since then. White flag is out. Hudson to 2nd. I think that may have been all she wrote for Naughton, and probably what may be the win for Momo Akari. Unless Washer really has something bad in that 77, they can catch up to him quickly. But it don't look like it. Because actually, Washer's getting held up by Seth Cole. Oh, and they nearly turn each other, but nope, no worries. And off the final turn, Enrage Media Corporation is going to get their 2nd win of the season for the Outback Series, with Momo Akari winning at Charlotte. Congrats to Momo Akari on the 2nd career victory for her. Solid night here at Charlotte for Momo and the 42 team. Hudson will end up in 2nd. Great run. That's a best career run for him. 3rd was Naughton. 4th was Plord. 5th was Pollard. 6th was Becker. 7th was Henry Sanford. 8th was Jlseph Onesto. 9th was Brody Talley. And rounding out the top 10, Mason Powers. Jeff James ended up in 11th, what it looks like. Yes, he did. Wow. Sean Galligan, 14th. 13th for Curtis. 12th for Collard. Who 15th? Kyle Matthews with the damaged car. And look like, you know, that Paris was out of the race. So there's your top 10. Here's the rest of the results. And a lot of craziness going on. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment beneath your thoughts on this race, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL. I will see you guys for round number 16 at the Brickyard. But first, we got to do a cup race here. And then we will head over to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400 and the Nationwide race there. Till then, goodbye, everybody.